I want to name the roach, so if you got any suggestions, write it in the comments. Yeah, we got the name for the escaped hissing cockroach, and even though a lot of suggestions were suggesting Houdini, which would be like straightforward choice, you know, the basic one. So that is why I also preferred the other choice, and that is Rasputin or Rasputin. I'm not sure what is the correct pronunciation, but we in Croatia pronounce it Rasputin. And the reason why I really like that name is because of the song, of course, Rasputin. I even had it played on my wedding, although it was the sped up version that is available on the YouTube. But yeah, that is an awesome song, so that is the reason why I definitely loved the choice. And look at him. He is once again attempting escape, and check out this approach. So he went straight from there to here and then did the 180 and went up. So sneaky, no wonder that he managed to escape with sneaky skills like that. There he goes. So if I wasn't actually looking, I would just assume that he went down, but in fact he did the complete opposite, and maybe that is how he originally managed to escape. Who knows, but look at him go, Mr. Rasputin. But let's stop his escape. Oh, and he's not happy about that. Oh, and just as it is written in the comments suggesting that name, Rasputin was actually really hard to kill, so that is why this is a really suitable name. So he's now enjoying his new spacious enclosure that he got only for himself, but sometimes in the future I will get a girl for him, so yeah, we can have small little Rasputins. I also wanted to and you see in the meantime light turned off, and also the misting system was turned on, so I'm going to turn on this light. Now let me tell you what we will actually do in this video. There is one main thing that we will do, and that is the rehouse of one of the most beautiful tarantulas, if not the most beautiful tarantulas. As I said, this guy got the highest liked picture on my Instagram page. Yeah, so we will be giving him this kind of bigger enclosure, not kind of, well, significantly bigger enclosure, even though I wouldn't normally do this for males. This is far too big enclosure for him as a male, because you know, males, they wander around a lot, and if you give them a lot of space, they would just wear themselves off more quickly. But I want to give him something a bit better. And this is the enclosure that recently became empty. If you know, if you remember it, if you recognize it, it is actually the spacious guy's enclosure. What is the Latin name? I don't remember, but I will write it down. Anyhow, the last adult that I have died away recently, so that's why this enclosure is now empty. But don't you worry about spacious guys, because as they were hatching, I separated a lot of babies that are now inside of this smaller enclosure. I mean smaller plastic box, but I think that there is like 15 to 20 even, maybe. I'm not really sure, but they kinda are everywhere. Yeah, so the Spiny Guys legacy will carry on, don't you worry about that. They will stay in the dark den, but I will make another enclosure for them. So I'm going to remove the substrate, I'm going to clean it up a bit, put new substrate, put some cork bark and other stuff, and then we will add the tarantula. But before we start with that, I have another interesting update for you. Maybe you already seen it on the Instagram, and in case you're not following me on the Instagram, what are you waiting for? But this tiny and super cute Rehouse spider molted, and it is now slightly bigger. And now, since few days passed, I'm going to try and feed her. You know that is usually really exciting, because she is really feisty usually. So let's see how that will go. I just need to grab one small lateralis roach, so be right back. Oh, there she goes. So cute. macro lens. If I will be fast enough. This super cute face, oh no. It is hard to keep the focus. But she's not actually holding the spider. What is up? I need more light for a better shot. She's now leaving the roach. But why? I thought that she caught it. This is weird. Oh, and now as I switch the lens, she returned to the roach. Come on, why are you playing with me like that? Once again, macro lens. And now she's once again gone. What are you doing? She is definitely playing with me. Right? And now she's turning once again. Returning to the roach, you see? Yeah, you see she grabbed him and she's actually pulling him. Yep, that is it. Rest in peace, roach. Alright. This is really annoying to record because it is so hard to keep the camera straight and try to get everything in the focus, because when you are that close the focus is really narrow, so it is hard to do it, but oh well, I hope that recordings are usable. Now we are doing the main thing of this video, getting this enclosure up and running for the male. And I think that I didn't even mention the species name. The species name of the male tarantula is pamphobeteus species machala. Yeah. Precious tea, precious tea. So first let's get everything outside, and you see I taped this corner off because, you know, spiny assassin bugs are really small as babies, so they could easily squeeze in between the plastic lid and glass. Okay, maybe they can't, but I was worried about that, so therefore I taped it off. So let's get all the stuff out. This is the sign that one subscriber sent me, and I think that I will keep it for this enclosure, as when I'm done with it I will put it back in. And for all the substrate I'm just going to dump that outside. Give me a second. Actually I changed my mind, since there could potentially still be unhatched eggs inside, because I see a lot of eggs inside. I don't want non-native animals to hatch outside, so therefore I will put all of this substrate in one bag. And even though it is really cold outside, and even if they hatched, I'm pretty sure they wouldn't survive, but better safe than sorry, right? Yeah, a bag, I need a bag. All of you Americans won't recognize this logo, but all of you Germans, yeah, you know what's up. Lidl. It is a store, something like Walmart. A German store, I believe, but we also have them in Croatia. Now I need to clean it, but you don't need to see that, right? Boom! It is not super clean, but it is definitely cleaner. So let me get substrate and let's get this ball rolling. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Orchid bark and a little bit of potting soil. There, now one cork bark. Perfect. And also I want some sort of branch, something like this. Very nice. I think that the enclosure is ready for the tarantula. What do you think? It's good, right? It's okay. I really like this piece of wood. It is so dramatic, right? Yeah, so dramatic. Awesome. Let's get the male. Hopefully he won't be stubborn as he usually is when you are trying to move him. Although as presented in last video that featured him, he can also be bitey, super bitey. He had his fun with the straw. Let's see if that will be the case today. Will he just attack the straw? Oh no. Yeah, you see. They're acting so funny and but looking so incredibly good. And I will need to snap a couple of close-up shots of that paw. Yeah, for Tarantula Paw Tuesday on my Instagram. Let's see how we can get him to cooperate. And also how can I know? I need to set the tripod. That is the only way to deal with this guy. Because sometimes you are just forced to push them. Come on, man. Oh, that short bolting action is insane. but honestly, no matter how fast, short bolts are okay, because tarantula doesn't really escape that way. It just gives you small heart attacks, yeah. Go in, no. Oh, now that bolt was a little bit longer, longer for sure, but it was in the right direction at least. So there is that, tarantula is at its place, exactly where it needs to be, but it would be more fun if it was like somewhere here, that would give us a nice picture for the thumbnail. And yeah, can we make this happen? There is only one way to find that out. With the pokes, of course. Poke, poke, poke. Tarantulas are so small, but when they are holding their ground like this, it feels like you are trying to move something really, really heavy. You see, it is bending my straw, but we are getting there. No, don't squeeze there, please, please, no, not under. Go on top. He hates me doing this so much, but there we go. Much better position, even though it is not as I imagined, but better than being squeezed over there in the darkness. Yeah, I think that it is time to leave this guy alone. We bother him enough, so one little bye-bye, but I will still snap a couple of pictures after the video. So, with all of that being said and done, I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, thumbs it up and comment something. If you want to support this channel even more, there's a Patreon page. If you're new to this channel, make sure to subscribe. I upload Monday and Friday. So see you again soon. Bye-bye.